Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me on the second day of January. And may 2024 bring you peace in your hearts and peace in your minds as we all embark on a new year. And I just want to call out a little tech glitch. I am going live in our Loving Transformation with Liz Forrest group because I had a little tech glitch going public in Toltec Teachings with Liz Forrest. So I'm here live in our group as I have always been, but that's going to shift as soon as I figure out why I couldn't live video on my Toltec Teachings with Liz Forrest. So I just wanted to clarify that. All right, so are you thinking about feeling into what you want to create or manifest in this new year? And would you like to receive more guidelines about how to make your manifestation come to creation? If that's you, put yes in the comments. Hey, Erin Ann, Happy New Year. Great to see you, love. Good day and welcome to Transformation Tuesday, where spiritual seekers just like you learn shamanic practices and tools to manifest the life of their dreams by freeing themselves from old, worn-out beliefs. Starting today. Yeah, let's start today. Why not? I'm Liz Forrest. I'm a master shamanic teacher of over 25 years. I've been sharing Toltec wisdom, empowering students to lay down their past and manifest their true intent for the life of their dreams presently. And I've been learning and practicing and teaching these practices in workshops, classes, leading journeys for many years. I and my partner opened and ran a Toltec Center in British Columbia, Canada for 15 years. And I continue. I continue to study, to learn, to practice these tools in my own life as they guide me to create and manifest the next steps on my own path, again and again. Renewal, again and again. So thanks for being here. Say hi in the comments if you are with me live or if you're watching the replay. Love to hear from you. So let's have a brief review of a couple of practices and ceremonies that I have shared here in Transformation Tuesday over the month of December. And that's going to bring us to what we're going to talk about today. So I shared a practice of reviewing my year that I do at the end of each year, acknowledging my successes, appreciating the lessons, respecting where the challenges have taken me, and the healing that's occurred in myself, and maybe healing that's occurred with myself and others. And taking some time to own and celebrate those achievements with myself. Yeah, celebrate them with myself. I love what someone said in that class, that video. They said they savor them for themselves. Yeah, no need to tell anyone about it. Simply allow myself to appreciate the achievements, the successes, the healings that have occurred in my life. And that cultivates confidence. Yeah, to own our achievements and our wins, our goals, however you describe them to yourself. That cultivates confidence in ourselves as we go forward to face more of life's twists and turns, because that's an experience of being human. So cultivating confidence in ourselves and self-worth. So that was one practice that I shared earlier in December. And then I shared a solstice practice of how to make an offering of sacred medicines, including your own, to the fire with reverence and gratitude. And within that little bundle that I shared how to make, to include two ways of being, or people, or situations, whatever you decided you were ready to release to the fire, to make room for your new creations and manifestations. Yeah, that was a solstice practice that I shared. Because we have to clear out space for new, right? We can't just pile it all on top of each other. We have to create new space. And that's one really simple solstice ceremony, and I know there's many others to be able to create that space, to decide what you want to release from the past year and offer it to the fire to transform that. Both of those videos are here in Transformation Tuesday in our group and also on my Toltec Teachings with Liz Forrest page and my YouTube channel. If you missed those, you can find them. Yeah, go back and look at them or maybe review them. So celebrating achievements, successes, healings, that's the first. And then the second was to release what you want to release of the past year to make space for the new year. And today, that's what I'd like to share, more of how to create. Call in, if you like. Or as we say on this path, set our intent for what we're opening to in this new year. To set my intent for what I am focusing on manifesting in this new year. So let's talk about intent. What is intent? Intent is different from intention in this teaching. So let me explain a little more of what I mean by setting your intent. But before I do that, let me ask you, what do you think intent means? What does that mean? Does it mean focus? Does it mean discipline? Does it mean action? What does intent mean to you when you hear that word? You can put that in the comments if you like. So from the Toltec teachings, I'll share that intent is the part of life that makes the transformation of energy possible. Intent is the part of life that makes the transformation of energy possible. It's life itself, really. Intent is the purposeful guiding of your will, continually renewing the alignment to give continuity of the perception that you're holding. I'm going to say that again. Intent is the purposeful guiding of your will, continually renewing alignment throughout the changes, the obstacles, whatever might come at you as you are going towards your manifestation. So course correcting continually. And that holds that continuity of your perception of what it is that you're manifesting, of the perception you're holding to manifest your desired result. I think of it as stepping into the actual energy of intent with acute awareness that all my energy is being directed at my manifestation. All my energy of my thoughts, my actions, my dreams, all my awareness. So there's no space for doubts or distractions to come in. And if they try, they just bounce off. Yeah, there's no space for them because my energy is being directed to where I want it to go. Discipline and focus. Yeah, for sure, Erin Ann. Discipline and focus. So the first step to set your intent is to hone it. To hone your intent. So what do I mean by that? I mean to get it precise, exact. No, with no story attached to it of why you want it or how long you wanted it or all the stuff. No, get it really precise and exact. Simple and clear and true. Has to be true for you. Yeah, it has to be true, not just sound good. Has to be true. Okay. So let's have an example. So maybe a tangible, practical example could be that I set my intent to receive X amount of dollars of income per month for my massage therapy practice. Okay, that's on the practical level. And that is pretty specific. I set my intent to receive whatever amount that is, X amount of dollars of income per month for my massage therapy practice. Okay, that's an example. So here's a more personal example of intent. I set my intent to heal my heart from my recent separation. Okay, these are examples, right? And I know you have your own. And it's really important to say I set my intent presently. You're saying it in the present. I set my intent to heal my heart from my recent separation, if that's true for you. Whatever that is for you. So you get really clear, and sometimes it takes a little time to get clear, to get that specific about what your intent is. So take that time, get clear, and then write it down. And again, you might have to rewrite it a few times to get it clear. Really important that it is your absolute truth and that you've honed it to exactly what you are, what your heart's desire is for your intent. So you write it down, and then I suggest you write it on little sticky notes and put it up all over your house. Put it on the steering wheel of your car. Put it wherever you will see it, to keep reminding yourself of it daily, multiple times daily. Yeah. Just as you've written it down. I set my intent to, and then whatever it is. And then another part of helping you go towards manifestation, directing your energy to where you want it to go to manifest your creation, put it on your altar with other symbols and pictures that support your intent to manifestation. It can be drawings, it can be actual photographs or pictures. It can be symbols of some kind, three-dimensional or otherwise. Whatever will help you to focus and stay with what your manifestation, your creation is. Because we forget, right? And we get distracted and all kinds of things. So all these little steps help. And then the next step is to take the actions needed to go towards your intent actively. Take action. So in my examples, maybe in your business, more marketing, more exposure, maybe getting a business coach, maybe learning how to create more income from your work, whatever it is for you. In your own healing, maybe therapy, maybe spiritual practices, maybe being with others who are experiencing the same. In my example, it was separation from a relationship. Be with other people. So you decide what the actions are that you need to help you continue to direct your energy towards your manifestation, and then do them. Yeah, and then do them. That's the other part, is we can talk about our actions, but if we don't do them actively, then nothing's going to change. And then the third step, this is really important, is to visualize and imagine how you feel in your manifestation. So not how you will feel sometime way out there in the future. No, how you feel as if you're living it now. As if you're living it now. So staying with my examples, how would you feel if you were making X amount of dollars per month from your work? How would that feel? And how would you feel if you had healed your heartbreak? How would you feel? And you step into the experience of what that would feel like, but in the present. Yeah, not projecting out that it's going to feel that way. I will feel that way one day. No, now, take the time to really feel into what would that feel like. Yeah, it's another way, right, of directing your energy. So there's the practical, tangible, there's writing it down after you get clear, there's taking action to create what it is that you're manifesting. And then there is energetically stepping into what it would feel like to be in that manifestation. Become the feeling day by day, as if it's already been created and you're living it now. I call this unwavering intent. Unwavering intent. You can write that down too. So unwavering intent is that you're not pulled off your path, off your track. You're not being convinced by outside sources to take you in another direction. No, unwavering. You're going towards your manifestation, step by step, day by day. Yeah, it's really powerful. So you hold that for yourself without any doubts or distraction. You step into the energy of your own intent fully. And then here's the gem. There's always a gem. Yeah, that's a little bit more subtle. The fourth step is to have no attachment to how it's going to manifest or what it will look like, how it will show up. You keep creating with the steps that I've shared without attachment that it's going to show up the way you think or it's going to show up the way you want it to look. Trust that it's going to show up in alignment with your true intent, your manifestation. Trust that. Trust the mystery. Trust Creator. Trust. This is the fourth and really important step, because I bet you all know that it never shows up the way you think it's going to. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It shows up in the form that it was meant to for you at the time in your life that you're at. Okay, so another little review. First is to get clear about your intent, crystal clear. Write it down, put it up around your house, your car, wherever you spend time, to remind yourself of it, so you don't go to sleep and forget. Yeah, go to sleep with going unconscious is what I mean. Yeah, the second step is to take action. Figure out what the action steps are for you so that you continue to go towards your manifestation. And the third step is to visualize and imagine how you will feel, how you feel in the manifestation, as if it's already happened. Yeah, start to imagine and daydream and visualize what that feels like day by day, and hold that unwavering intent. And then the fourth is to have no attachment to how or when or what it will look like when it shows up. Keep trusting. So I hope that's helped you to manifest your intent. I'd so love to hear from you in the comments. What is your intent for this next year? If you'd like to share, I would so love to hear. And it really inspires us all when we hear each other's intent for the next year, and then support each other. Yeah, support each other energetically and with our own comments, with our dialogue. It's really great. So one of the intents that I had for last year in the fall, early winter, was to offer a workshop in British Columbia, again, about the Toltec shamanic practices, energy practices to reclaim, release, direct our energy, a lot in the ways we're talking about right now, to share the dream interpretations of this path that I've been walking for all these years, to teach tools to break free from self-imposed limitations. And so my intent has manifested, and I will be on Vancouver Island at Shawnigan Lake on January the 14th for a 4-hour workshop that I'll be offering on the Toltec practices and this path with a group of really amazing individuals. And so I invite you to join me there. If you're in the area, if you're in Vancouver, Vancouver Island, Gulf Islands, or if you've always wanted to go to this beautiful place, really, it's some of the last of its kind. I would love to share this with you and meet you for the first time, or see you again if we have met before. So if you're interested, I am always really happy to offer a 30-minute complimentary Zoom session, give you all the details, and we can talk more about it then. Or if you are ready to register, I'll put the link in the comments, and I'll see you soon. I'm going to be traveling very soon, next couple of days. I'm going to be going north from my home here in New Mexico. So thank you for joining me. And Erin Ann, thank you for being here with me live. And you are going to be in Mexico. Have a beautiful time there. That's another heart home of mine, Mexico. Yeah, I have a few. Okay, angels, thank you. Have a blessed second day of this new year that we're embarking on, and I will see you next week, Transformation Tuesday. Thank you.